वासुदेवेन्द्रयोगीन्द्रम् नत्वा ज्ञानप्रदं गुरुम् मुमुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधोऽभिधीयते। Page number 28. Sixth item, sixth line. श्रोत्रस्य विषयः शब्दग्रहणम् त्वचो विषयः स्पर्शग्रहणम् चक्षुषो विषयः रूपग्रहणम् रसनाया विषयः रसग्रहणम् घ्राणस्य विषयः गन्धग्रहणमिति Shankaracharya talking about that Sukshma Shariram, the subtle body. Subtle body comes under Anatma. Sthula Shariram also comes under Anatma. So we are studying about Anatma. To know about Atma, first we should know what is Anatma, what is not Atma is called Anatma. Na Atma, Anatma. What is that Anatma? Sthula Shariram comes under Anatma. Gross body is known as Anatma. For time being, we can translate Anatma as a temporary body, mind complex is called Anatma. Whatever is temporarily existent is called Anatma. That which is not existent on all three periods of time is called Anatma. So, time being, you can understand that much about Anatma is sufficient. Now, what are all there in this Anatma? Sthula Shariram is there in the list of Anatma, gross body. Then Sukshma Shariram is also in the list of Anatma, subtle body. Anatma means subtle body, Sukshma Shariram. And Sukshma Shariram has got so many faculties, all sub-divisions are there. So those divisions that author is explaining, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Sukshma Shariram Kim, when the student asked, the teacher is revealing, Apanchikrita Pancha Mahabhutaih Kritam. Sukshma Shariram is that, subtle body is that, which is made up of ungrossified 5 elements. This apanchikritam, how you have to understand, ungrossified means invisible. Invisible 5 subtle elements. This apanchikritam, panchikritam we see later. Here you can understand this much. Invisible. Invisible 5 elements, from them only this subtle body has come into existence. This is also subtle body is also, subtle body means you can give one name now, mind and antakaranam or mind. Satkarma janyam, it is born out of punya. Satkarma means punya, noble action. Janya means born. Sukha dukkhadi bhoga sadhanam. It is a means, sadhana means a means, sadhanam, For what it is a means, na? Sukha, Dukkhadi, Bhoga. Bhoga means to experience. To experience what? To experience pleasure and pain. Sukha and Dukkha. That's why we are experiencing what? Pleasure and pain. Then Pancha Jnanendriyani. What are those Pancha Jnanendriyani? Pancha means 5. Jnana means knowledge. Indriyani means sense organs. 5 sense organs of knowledge. That only we are seeing now. Okay, where we are now we have to know. 1 week gap. 1 week gap. We have continuously studying. Okay. Srotram Tvak Chakshu Rasana Ghranamiti Pancha Jnanendriyani. 5 sense organs of knowledge are these. Now, these are the list. They have listed, enlisted here. Ear, Shrotra means ear. Tvak means skin. Chakshuhu means eyes. Rasana means not your rasana packet. Okay, here rasana means tongue, taste. Ghranam means smell. Nose, you can take it as nose. All these are called Jnanendriyani. Subtle power. Indriyam means power. Invisible power. Indriyam ani chonnale invisible power. Subtle power of knowledge. You get knowledge through these. They are all called inputs and pair. Namak Puriya language lo sollanum inputs. You input the sound, you input the form, you input the taste, you input all these things, you receive the knowledge. Having said this, every sense organ has got its own corresponding devata. Every sense organ has got its corresponding devata. If that devata blesses, alone these sense organs will function. That devata has to permit whether to function or not. If he does good, lot of punya, devata permits to that sense organs to function. If the person has done lot of papa, that devata withdraw the power from that sense organ. So, who are all those devatas? Dig devata, Shrotrasya dig devata, Tvacho Vayuhu. That air principle is the presiding deity of Tvagindriyam. And Dig devata is the presiding deity of ears. Surya, the Lord Sun, is the presiding deity of eyes. And waters, Varunaha, is the presiding deity of the taste. And Ashwini devatas, 2 are there, twins, because we have 2 nostrils. So Ashwini devatas are the presiding deities of nose. Iti Jnanendriya devata. Having said this, now you have to draw a picture. A triangle you have to draw. What you have to do now? 3 points you can, in all this geometry and all you have done it. No? That triangle and A, B, C you write, no? A, B, C, like that. Now you draw a triangle. In one corner you have to write Adhyatmam. Adhyatmam. In one 3 point triangle, how many points are there? 3 are there. On one place you have to write Adhyatmam. In one corner, on one point, you have to write Adhidaivam. Adhidaivam. Then in another point you have to write Adhibhutam. Adhibhutam. All these 3 are interdependent now. They are all intertwined, interdependent. In Adhyatmam, you have to write Shrotra, Tvak, Chakshuhu, Grana, Rasana. All these 5 sense organs you have to write in Adhyatmam. And the Adhyatmam list lo 5 varum. Shrotram, Tvak, Chakshuhu, Rasana, Granam. Shrotra Indriyam, Tvagindriyam, Rasanendriyam, Granendriyam. All Adhyatma level or individual level. Adhyatma in English we can call it as individual level. Vyakti anartha. Vyashti, individual level. All the sense organs I am having, therefore this is called Adhyatmam. My body is known as Adhyatmam. This person, individual, is known as Adhyatmam. Then these are all made up of 5 elements. 5 elements they are all made up of. So Adhibhutam. Adhibhutam. In one point you have written, and the modular one is Adhibhutam. Under Adhibhutam you have to write what are the corresponding fields for all these sense organs. You have to write. That corresponding field, its working field, its functioning field is outside. Okay, ears are here, but sounds where they are outside, in atmosphere. So, in outside that Shabdam comes under Adhibhutam. Adhibhutam. In Adhibhutam you have to write what? Vishayam. That is called Vishayam. An object. For whom? Sound is an object for whom? For the ears. Forms are an object for the eyes. So you have to write in Adhibhutam Shabdam. Number 1. Number 2, Sparsha, touch. Number 3, Rupam. And you write Varnam also. Rupam and Varnam. Color and form. Color and form. Why 2 I will tell you later. Okay. Color and form. Rupam. Sparsha means touch. Shabda means sound. Then 4th one is Rasam. Rasana or Rasam. Rasana. 4th one. Then 5th Vishayam is Gandham. 5th Adhibhutam is Gandham. All these 5 come under Adhibhutam. Vishayaha, the field of function of the sense organs of knowledge. Then one more left out, Adhidaivam. You write Adhidaivam. Dig Devata, Vayu Devata, Surya Devata, Varuna Devata, Rasana Devata, Ashwini Devatas. Ashwini Devatas. Ashwinaha. So, 5 Devatas, 5 sense organs of knowledge, and 5 objects to experience. Clear? Now, having got this much list, you have to give one name for all of them. 5 we have written now. All 5 you can put in one word, one name. For this, all these Dik, Vayu, Varuna, Agni, that Suryaha and Ashwini, put fully Ishvaraha. Ishvaraha. All 5 put together, Adhidaivam, put together Ishvaraha. All Adhibhutam put together, Jagat. Adhibhutam, Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha, put under Jagat, world, universe. You know what left out is called Jiva. Okay? That Jiva, this Shrotrendriyam, Tvagindriyam, Chakshurindriyam, Granendriyam, that we have written under Adhyatmam. So Adhyatmam comes under Jiva, individual. Adhyatmam comes under Jiva, the individual. So, Adhyatmam, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Adhyatmam, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam. What is another name for 3 of them? Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara is known as Adhyatmam, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam. Adhyatmam, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam is nothing but Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, and Indriyam, Shrotra, Tvag, Indriyam, all Indriyams, and Devatas. This is called whole world. So I am comes under what? Adhyatmam. Sense objects comes under adhibhutam. And the controlling power of invisible power is called adhidaivam, Ishvaraha. Now the drama begins from here. So that's what we are seeing. Vishayaha is all these Vishayas we were seeing in the last class. What is Shrotrasya Vishayaha Shabda Grahanam? Shabda Grahana means grasping power, grasping the sounds. Blessed by the Digdevata, the ears are able to grasp the sound. The ears, their functioning field is sound. Tvacho Vishayaha Sparsha Grahanam. Your Tvagindriyam does what? Na? It grasps the touch. Na? Sparsha Grahanam. Grahanam means here cognition, knowledge, function. Vishayaha means object. Chakshushaha Vishayaha Rupa Grahanam. Forms can be touched by, grasped by, touched by, grasped by, understood by, received by. Chakshushaha Rupa Grahanam. Rupam Varnam. Even by touching also you can know the Rupam. This is a desk, this is mic, you can know. But Varna you cannot know. Touching, this is orange color, I cannot know. By seeing only you can know. That's why you add Varnam also, color. Sometimes by holding, this is, I can say this is clip, no? But I cannot say by touching this color, I cannot say. Therefore, eyes are very important to know the colors, forms as well as colors. Varnam, na color. Chakshushaha Vishayaha. Then Rasanaya Vishayaha. In which field this tongue function, Rasagrahanam, to grasp, to cognize that taste. 6 types of tastes are there. Sour, sweet, odor, and bitter. All these smells are 6 types of smells. And the pachadi pantamana ugadi pachadi. 6 types of taste you can, that tongue has got. Then Granasya Vishayaha Gandha Grahanam. Gandha means a smell. You grasp the smell through the nose. This is called Adhyatmam. Therefore, Adhyatmam, blessed by Adhidaivam, interact with Adhibhutam. Adhyatmam, blessed by Adhidaivam, interact with Adhibhutam. That's why we say 3 times Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ella prayer ku munnadi pinnadi enna solluvom? Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Idhukku 3 vaati enna? One Shanti is for Adhyatmam. One Shanti is for Adhibhutam. Another Shanti is for Adhidaivam. So the Shanti should take place in all these 3 levels, then only we can be happy and relaxed. That's why 3 Shantis for Adhidaiva Shanti, Adhibhuta Shanti, Adhyatma Shanti. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now the next portion, Karmendriyani. Sukshma Sariram is having Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani. What are those Pancha Karmendriyani? Karma means action. Indriya means sense organs. Sense organs of action. Those sense organs which are functioning in the field of action. We'll read the portion. These are all comes under outputs. Karmendriyani are going to be output. Sense organs of knowledge meant for receiving the stimuli. You receive the stimuli, and sense organs have action, always they respond outwards. They respond, expressing their response. Outputs and chalva. वाक्पाणिपाद पायूपस्थानीति पंचकर्मेन्द्रियाणि वाचो देवता वह्निः हस्तयोरिन्द्रः पादयोर्विष्णुः पायोर्मृत्युः उपस्थस्य प्रजापतिः इति कर्मेन्द्रियदेवताः. Now again another triangular you have to draw. With karmendriyani, karmendriya devatas and again adhyatmam, adhibhutam, adhidaivam. Vishayaha, indriyam and devata. As I am explaining, you have to write where adhibhutam or adhidaivam, adhyatmam. First you see Vak, Pani, Pada, Payu, Upastha. Vak means speech. The 5 organs of actions are, number 1 is the organ of speech. Vak means speech. Talking power, speech. Vak. Then Pani means hands. Hands. Pada, legs. Payu, the organ of excretion. Upastha, the organ of procreation, progeny, genital organ. All these comes under adhyatmam. Vak, Pani, Pada, Payu, Upastha, Karmendriyani belongs to whom? To me, the individual. All these 5 sense organs of action belong to Adhyatmam. Then Devatas, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam. Adhidaivam, you have to write again 4. Vacho Devata Vannihi. That presiding deity of Vak, the speech, the sense organ of speech is Vannihi, fire. The presiding deity is fire. Vanni means fire. Hastayoho Indraha. Indra is the presiding deity of Hastayoho. No? Hands are 2. Therefore, of those 2 hands, Hastayoho, presiding deity of hands, is Indraha. Vannihi, another name is Agnihi. Agni alone is known as Vannihi. First Devata is Agni, then Indraha, then Padayoho Vishnuhu. That legs presiding deity is called Vishnu. So Vishnu is blessing your legs to come to the class. So that Devata is blessing, Vishnu Devata. Then Payoho Mrityuhu. Mrityuhu means Mrityu Devata, Yamadharma Raja. He is the presiding deity of Payuhu. Payuhu means evacuation. All evacuations, all excretions are taking place by the blessing of that Mrityu Devata. Then Upasthasya Prajapatihi. Upastha means procreation organ. That Prajapatihi. Prajapati Devata is the presiding deity. Iti Karma Indriya Devataha. All these 5 are Karma Indriya Devatas. See, Jnana Indriya Devatas are separate. Karma Indriya Devatas are also separate. All come under what? Sukshma Shariram. Devatas comes under Adhidaivam. At total level, Sukshma Prapancha, they comes under Sukshma prapancha, the body comes under Sukshma Shariram. You can write another name also for this Devata. Adi Daivam comes under Prapancha, the total Prapancha. Adhibhutam also comes under Prapancha only. Prapancha is nothing but is an expression of 5 types. What do you mean by prapanchana? Prakarshena panchavidhaha prapanchaha. Prakarshena panchavidhaha lokaha prapanchaha. Prapancha is that through which you know everything in 5-fold ways. 5-fold ways. Either you have to see, either you have to listen, either you have to taste, either you have to smell, either you have to touch. Other than these 5, nothing is there. Can you do anything other than these 5? Tell me. That is why it is called prapanchaha. You receive the sound, you see the forms. Therefore, Jnanendriya Devatas are always receivers. Karmendriya Devatas are always givers. Then givers and receivers. Exit and entry gates. Entry, exit, wherever you go, any function or anywhere, this is entry gate, this is exit gate. So, Jnanendriyas are called entry gates. Karmendriyas called exit gates. They always do. What they do next, Acharya says, Karmendriyas Vishayas. Now we have to see Vishayam. What is the Vishaya, the object? Next portion. Vacho Vishayaha Bhashanam. Panyor Vishayaha Vastugrahanam. Padayor Vishayaha Gamanam. Payor Vishayaha Malatyagaham. Upasthasya Vishayaha Ananda iti. Now, Adhi Bhutam. Adhyatmam over Vakpani Padapayu Upastha comes under Adhyatmam. Then Vanni, Indra, Vishnu, Mrityu and Prajapati Devatas come under Adhidaivam. Now what left out? Adhibhutam. What these sense organs of action do, individually they have their own field of function. Vachoho Vishayaha. Vishayaha means the sphere of activity, the function of the functioning field in artham. Vishayaha. Why it is called Vishayaha? Vishinoti, Badhnati iti Vishayaha. Ellarku derivation chonna nanna alaga irukum. Why it is called Vishayaha? Vishayaha is that you remove the yakara, it will become what? Visham in artham. Vishamanana, that which binds you, that which makes you slave, is called Vishayaha. Vishinoti, Badhnati iti Vishayaha. Whatever forms you see, you become addicted to that. Or serial paatha, next day paakano ni thono. Or laddu saapta, indikku munnu saapanu ni thono. You are all Badhnati, no? These are all called like that. Or koncha comfortable, the touch is comfortable, and next day I seek for that comfort. For a smell also. The smell is nice, and every day one type of flower is habituated to people, one type of sweet. The sweet sapnu Swamini. One lady used to say every day. She says, Swamini, how to reduce weight? When I am taking case study, what is the reason for her weight? After food, every day she take some sweet. From how long? From decades, from 20 years, 10 years, it is my regular habit, Swamini. Eppadi weight korakka mudiyum. Adu madri Vishinati, Badhnati iti Vishayaha. Therefore, Vachoho Vishayaha Bhashanam. Bhashanam and speech. Speaking power. Then Panyoho Vishayaha Vastu Grahanam. Hands, their functioning field is grasping the objects. Vastu Grahanam. Grasping of objects is the function of activity of the hands. Then third one is Padayoho Vishayaha Gamanam. What legs do? They have that locomotion. Gamana means movement. You catch hold of so many things, writing, painting, embroidery, or anything. You can do only with the hand only. With legs, what you do? You move. Locomotion. Gamana means movement. Going. Of that function of two legs. Padayoho. Then Payoho Vishayaha Malatyagaha. The organ of excretion. Payoho Vishayaha. Vishayaha means here its activity, its field of activity is Malatyagaha. Tyagaha means elimination. Elimination of what? Malam. Elimination of waste products, waste material. Malatyagaha. If you don't do Malatyagam, in emergency ward lo da irpom. Immediately. Even if you don't pass urine for few hours, ICU. ICU theniyamilliyo? Intensive care unit. Malatyagaha. Adikda Mrityu Devata is job is to vacating the place in matter. Why Mrityu Devata we hate? We should not hate. No. We should not hate the Mrityu Devata. Our பேர் சொன்னாலே பயம் எல்லாருக்குமே. அவர் என்ன ஜாப் பண்றார் பாவம்? Vacating unnecessary things is vacating, evacuating the things. So that Devata has to do his or her own duty. We should not blame any Devata. On the other hand, we have to pray to that Devata, thank you for blessing us and சொல்லணும். நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்னா, if everything is okay, we worship the Devata. If it is not okay, we criticize the Devata. So again, Devata is not responsible. Okay. Then upasthasya vishayaha anandayati. The genital organs, that organ of procreation, its sphere of activity gives ananda, sukham. That it gives sukham is the ananda. Prajapati devata visa. Prajanam patihi. Avarike their own species, all species. What knowledge? We think we are only intelligent, we are only giving birth to son, daughter. See how intelligent I am, and we are thinking. For that, you can see in creation, all beings, even though they don't have sixth sense, they create their own species. After creating their own species, they show their love and affection also. They show their love and affection so much. We are thinking and telling to our son and daughter, you know how much care I am taking about you. Father is telling to his son or daughter. எவ்வளோ கேர் எடுக்கிறேன் உனக்கு தெரியவே மாட்டேங்கிறதுன்னு நான் சொல்லுவேன். ஒரு காக்கா ஆல்சோ டேக்கிங் கேர் ஆஃப் அப்பான்னு சொல்லிடுவான். அந்த விஷயம் வர வரைக்கும் நமக்கு எதுக்கு சொல்லணும்னு. We are not supposed to say that. Generally parents, sometime or other they say this word. I am taking care of you. I am taking care of you. Which being is not taking care of its species? Tell me. Which species is not taking care of its own kith and kin? Innu sollapona, they are taking more care than us. They don't expect. We are expecting. Other beings, they just give. They don't expect love and affection in return. This is what we have to learn from other beings. Birds, animals, Insects, they never expect anything from their kith and kin. They never expect even food. Mother crow never expect the food from the child crow. Does it do? Never. Mother cow never expect food, help from the younger one. But we the human beings, அதுக்கு தானே சுவாமினி இந்த சில்ட்ரன் అని சொல்கிறோம். But animals, birds never say. They never expect, they never say, they never claim, they never demand. But we give birth to children not to improve the species. Just human beings are giving birth only. My son will take care of me in my old age. They don't take care, just your expectation. My daughter, son, ஒருவேளை மருமகள் சரியாக பார்க்கலன்னா ஒரு பொண்ணு இருக்கணுமே, நமக்குன்னு ஒரு பொண்ணு இருந்தால் நல்லது எப்போவுமே. ஏன்னா மருமகள் நம்ம பொண்ணு மாதிரி இல்லைன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு பொண்ணு இருக்கணும். எதுக்குறான்னா ஓல்ட் ஏஜில் பார்க்குறதுக்காக. இந்த மாதிரி எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் பாருங்கள். ஸோ this is a different topic, just I am telling, no. So this is giving birth to their own species is very natural in the creation. So that's why what we have to do, Puja Swami is telling other day, Dayananda Swamiji, we need not do family planning. Once you have entered into Grihastha Ashrama, you can have minimum 3 children. Minimum 3 children, maximum 10 children. இப்படி எல்லாம் சொன்னால் அரெஸ்ட் பண்ணிவிடுவா இப்போ இந்த டைமில். This family planning is going on. How can you say? This is only followed by Hindus, not any other religion. They are not following. One Muslim married to 5 women. Each wife has got 5 children. Or 6 children. How many total? One person ki 30 children. In a Hindus, naam iruvar namak oruvar. கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு Hindus are going to become minority. Once you are in minority, you cannot perform your rituals, you cannot do anything. Might is right, whatever they say you have to do. So Hindus are going to become an endangered species. கொஞ்ச நாளுக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த கிளாஸஸில் வச்சுருப்பான். ஏன்னா இவன் தான் ஹிந்துவாக முன்னாடி இருந்தான், இவன் தான் பிராமணன் க்ஷத்ரியன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கான், இப்போ என்ன யாருமே இல்லைன்னா அப்படி ஆயின்னு இருக்கே இப்போ. ஸோ when I went to Acharya Sabha, this is a big resolution they have passed. Hindus, when they are not following, we are only following this. நாம் இருவர் நமக்கு ஒருவர். முன்னாடி எல்லாம் நமக்கு இருவர், நாம் இருவர் நமக்கு இருவர். அந்த இருவர் போய் இப்போ ஒருவர் வந்தாச்சு. அந்த ஒருவர் கூட இப்போது குறைச்சி வந்து இருக்கா. நமக்கு ஒருத்தர் கூட வேண்டாப்பா, நம்ம 2 பேரும் வேணும். யூ ஆர் மை டாட்டர், யூ ஆர் மை சன். ஒருத்தருக்கு ஹஸ்பண்ட் அண்ட் ஒய்ஃப் போத் தெம்செல்வ்ஸ் ஆர் லைக் சில்ட்ரன். அந்த மாதிரி ஆயின்னு இருக்க இப்போ ஹிந்துஸ் ஐடியாஸ் அண்ட் வியூஸ் ஆர் ஆல் நாட் குட். The Acharyas says, one son to take care of a family, take care of parents. One son for Anmikam, Adhyatmikama, philosophical field, like he has to go. Another son has to serve the country. And 3 குழந்தை இருக்கணுமா minimum to encourage your children at least. You have only 1, but encourage your children minimum 3, otherwise we will become in minority. Afterwards, so what, Swamini, if we become minority? If you become minority in minority Hindus, Vedas cannot survive. If Vedas are not survived, this knowledge cannot be survived. If this knowledge is not survived, what survive in the world? Ajnanam will survive. Are you interested in surviving in Ajnanam? Anatma. Wherever Ajnanam, Anatma is there, there is Arachakam. So whole world to be peaceful, happy, shantama irukkanumanna, Hindus have to be grown in number. For what? For the propagation of Vedas. For what? For the shanti of the universe. For universal peace, Vedas have to be propagated. Vedas can be propagated only when Hindus are more in number. If they are in minority, Vedanta Tattvabodha has to be closed. Tattvabodha, no Muslim can come and read, no? Only Hindus can read. Bhagavad Gita, who will read? this and all, we don't think. We don't think. I am the 8th child of my mother. Happily I have come. Yeah? There is no problem. 8th child and 9 children she has got. My mother has got 9 children. What problem? All normal deliveries. They don't have any problem. They were happy. இப்போ ஒரு சைல்டுக்கே நமக்கு பேக் ப்ராப்ளம், அந்த ப்ராப்ளம், இந்த ப்ராப்ளம். ஆர் யூ ஹெல்தி அண்ணா? யூ ஆர் நாட் ஹெல்தி. Are you happy with your finance with one son, Anna? Not happy. Then what you are achieving with one son, tell me? Most insecurity family. Most insecure family. These are all done by this government plan, all wrong plans, not ideal for this Vedic culture. Please understand. Even though this I am going out of track, I know, deliberately I am bringing this topic because this topic is upastasya vishaya ananda na prajapatihi. All this why we are talking about na, this grihastha ashrama is meant to propagate dharma. Understand? Grihastha ashrama is meant to propagate dharma. What dharma? Vaidika dharma. Therefore, all our gods are happily married, they have children, and they were all with misses. Pakkatila. No problem at all. Okay? Even though you are a Vedantic student, you tell your children to have minimum 3 children. Minimum 3. That's why in some countries they give prize, cash prize, if they have more children. And the country population is coming down. Therefore, okay, forget about it and keep in your mind and advise to your children. Not only that, now they are telling, siblings are required, brothers, sisters required, 2-3 children are required for healthy growth. This and all, we have not seen that, but very, very important. Okay, Sukshma Shariram topic is over. Okay, next one, Karana Shariram also, 3rd Anatma. 2 Anatmas over. This is the message I have to communicate. What for I went, I gave leave for you 1 week. We went to Hindu Dharma Acharya Sabha. In that we have seen lot of resolutions they have passed. What is the Hindu Samajam society is going to face? The biggest problem is this family planning problem. So Hindus are going to become minority in our. So you cannot worship the cow and you cannot have temples in future. That is going to come in, slowly it comes. By the time you realize everything is out of your hands. That's why they are all warning us. அப்படின்னு சன்னியாசி போய் கல்யாணம் பண்ணிக்க வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. Okay, those who want to marry, they have to marry. Those who have married, they have to get children. Okay, dharma abhivrudyartham santanam. Okay, karana shariram. Next we'll read karana shariram kim. That kim, what is that causal body? Before going to that, I have one more topic to include here. Okay, that is called Pancha Pranaha, also comes under Sukshma Shariram. That author has not given here, but you have to include. Why he has not given, don't ask me. Okay, he has not mentioned here, but Pancha Pranaha you have to note. Number 1 is Pranaha, energy generating system. Prana means Prana Shakti, energy generating system. Whatever you eat, whatever we consume, that is converted into energy. It generates energy, then it makes that karma indriyas to function. To lift something, you require energy. So that pranic energy, supply the pranic energy to this hand to lift the things. Otherwise, you cannot lift the things. Otherwise, you cannot walk. To walk, you require strength. Where from that strength is coming? From prana. That prana is alone generating the strength. Prana means here inhalation, exhalation, respiratory system anartham. respiratory system, the number one, prana, prana shakti, inhalation, exhalation. So prana shakti creates kriya shakti. No? Kriya shakti is prana shakti are very close. Jnana shakti, jnana indriyani. Kriya shakti is called prana shakti. The prana shakti helps to sense organs of action to function. Kriya shakti is nothing but prana shakti in artham. Then ichha shakti comes later. Manasu, buddhi, chitta, ahankaramla ichha shakti. So these three shaktis put together, Lalita. Lalita means which Lalita? You are chanting no every day. Lalita Sahasranamam. Ichha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. And the Jnana Shakti, Jnana Indriyani. Karma Indriyani, Kriya Shakti. The Kriya, how can you do Kriya? So you have to take food. That food has to be converted into energy. Then that energy is supplied to the body. Who is supplying? Prana alone is supplying. So first one is respiratory system. That means from nose to the lungs. From your nose and up to the lungs is called respiratory system. You breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. That is alone energy. What is happening there now? You are taking oxygen. You are taking first air. After going inside, what our lungs they are doing, they are deciphering, separating the carbon dioxide and oxygen. After separating, what they retain, lungs retain what? Oxygen. And they send out what? Carbon dioxide. இது ஞாபகமே இருக்காது நமக்கு. ஏன்னா மூச்சு காத்து போயிட்டே இருக்க உள்ள. What comes out is carbon dioxide. What retained inside is oxygen. Why oxygen has to retain? Oxygen alone helps to and spreads to the whole body through the blood. Oxygen supply is given by the lungs. That is called respiratory system. That is number one, prana. Number two is apana. Apana means evacuation. Evacuating system, excretory system, prana, apana. So 5 pranas function behind kriya shakti, behind karma indriyas. Clear? Evacuating system, all excretory, urine, motion, sweating, vomiting, all these sweatings, whatever comes out, malatyagam. That is called apana. Then third one is called vyana. Vyana means circulatory system. First one is respiratory system. Second one is excretory system. Excretion and sending out. Excretory system. Third prana is called vyana prana. Vyana prana is called circulatory system. Circulatory system. What it circulates? It circulates the blood to the whole body. Circulation, blood circulation. How blood circulation take place? That oxygen, whatever is retained in the lungs, it goes to the heart. And that oxygen supply, it goes to the ox mixed with the blood, and that blood is moving throughout the body. In that blood, what are all there? The nutritions are there. In that blood, hemoglobin test ella pannuva illaya, anemica irukana enna konja tonic eduthukoonna. Ye kaaranam food la korachala edavadhu saapta blood you cannot have that what you can call ido solluva adukku enna percentage, hemoglobin percentage, all this white blood cells, red blood cells, idella periya kanakku. Okay, all these are all vyana prana is taking care of. So vyana prana takes the nutritions from the stomach. Vyana prana sends that blood to the whole body by taking the nutritions from the stomach. It cannot take directly idli dosha from the stomach. The blood has to flow into the arteries, small capillaries, arteries. So there should not be any block. The konja traffic jam anna traffic jam anna heart lo block an ardham. Okay, heart lo edavadhu block irundha enna ardham? Traffic jam an ardham. In the arteries are there, the blood vessels are there, blood has to flow smoothly in that. Just as on the road, there are some small roads. Main road, trunk road, main mount road is the trunk road. Adilandi small roads will go. Nowhere the traffic jam should take place. If traffic jam means everything is chaos. Adhi madri here also the main tract is small tracks from heart. அந்த ஹார்ட்டில் இந்த கொஞ்சம் ஏதாவது பிளாக் வந்ததுன்னா இமீடியட்லி பைபாஸ் சர்ஜரி என்ன. பைபாஸ்ன்னு தெரியுமோ? பைபாஸ்ன்னு டைரக்ட்லி யூ கேனாட் பாஸ், பைபாஸ் என்ன. அது மாதிரி பைபாஸ் ரூட்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. மெயின் ரூட் இஃப் இட் இஸ் பிளாக்டு, வாட் வி ஃபைண்ட் அவுட்? வி சர்ச் ஃபார் பைபாஸ். அது மாதிரி இந்த ஆர்டரிஸ் ஆல்சோ வென் தே ஆர் பிளாக்டு, we have to find out a bypass. That's what this heart specialist does. என்னென்ன ஏதோ ஒரு ஹோல், என்ன ஹார்ட்டில் ஒரு ஹோல், என்ன பைபாஸ் சர்ஜரி பண்ணணும், பிளாக் இருக்கன்னு என்னென்னமோ சொல்கிறோம். அது மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஏன் வரும்னா, if you don't maintain the respiratory system properly, if you don't maintain that excretory system properly, all the problems take place at circulatory system. And next, fifth prana is called samana prana. Each prana is interconnected. Each prana is interconnected. Vyana over. Udana, fifth one. Fourth one is samana. Sorry. Number 4 is samana prana. There is a nice coordination is there. நமக்கு இதெல்லாம் தெரியாது, ஆனாலும் யூ ஹாவ் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தெர் இஸ் அ நைஸ் இன்விசிபிள் கோஆர்டினேஷன் பிட்வீன் கர்மேந்திரியாணி அண்ட் ஞானேந்திரியாணி, பிட்வீன் பிராணாஸ் அண்ட் கர்மேந்திரியாணி, பிட்வீன் பிராணா அண்ட் ஞானேந்திரியாணி தெர் இஸ் அ நைஸ் கோஆர்டினேஷன். கிளாஸுக்கு போகணும், யூ வாண்ட் டு கம் டு த கிளாஸ். Then who will cooperate? Legs will cooperate, hands has to cooperate, mind has to cooperate, especially eyes have to cooperate. என்ன நான் தூக்கம் வந்துட்டு இருக்க சுவாமி, பார்க்கவே முடியல அவங்கள. ஏன்னா 11:30 to 12:30 is the very ideal time to get sleep in the class தான். So that cooperation is required, coordination is required. Then only I can receive knowledge. So samana prana is that which distributes, digests the idli, dosai, whatever you eat, hard food, half cooked food, no cooking food, எல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டதுக்கு அப்புறம் அது டைஜஷன் ஆகணும். After digestion, that food converted into nutritions, carbohydrates, a lot of nourishment taken place, and it has to send to that body equally, samanam. So samana prana convert the eaten food into nutritions, into various nutritions and proteins, salt, minerals, so many. Otherwise you have to take from outside. If your digestion system is not proper, you have to take from outside. So you have to maintain a natural nutritions, not from outside. Tonic சாப்பிட்றது, டேப்லெட்ஸ் போட்டுக்கிறது, நிறைய பேருக்கு இந்த எல்லாம் from outside they take. That means their system is not all right and artham. So never depend on tablets, outside tonics and all. That nutrition has to come from within your own body. If you eat properly food, the nutritions come. I am eating Swamini, but they are not digesting. Why they are not digesting? Do proper exercise. TV முன்னாடி உட்கார்ந்து cashew சாப்பிட்டே இருந்தா என்ன எப்படி digestion ஆகும்? So you have to do yoga. அதுதான் 10:15 to 11:15 class. எல்லாம் connection. My classes are all interconnected. You have to do lot of exercise, lot of work at home. நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம், பின்னாடி சர்வெண்ட்டுக்கு பின்னாடி வந்து பண்ணு we ask her. அந்த அம்மா ஒரு நாள் வரலன்னா நமக்கு டெம்பரேச்சரே வந்துடும். சர்வெண்ட்டுக்கு பாவம் சிக்கன் குன்யா ஏதோ வர முடியல பாப்போம். என்ன பண்ணணும், அது வர முடியாது. வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் கூட 10 நாள் வேலை பண்ண முடியாது. சிக்கன் குன்யா வந்தேன், நமக்கு ஃபீவர் வந்துடும், ஃபீவர் மாதிரி ஆகிடுது. என்னென்ன சர்வெண்ட் வரல சுவாமினி, என்ன ஹவு நியூட்ரிஷன்ஸ் வில் கம் அண்ட் நம்ம வெயிட் இஸ் இன்க்ரீஸிங். இதெல்லாம் ப்ராப்ளம். டிக்னிட்டி ஆஃப் லேபர் இருக்க வேண்டாமோ? இந்த நேம் ஆஃப் எஜுகேஷன், குவாலிஃபிகேஷன், மணி, வி ஆர் திங்கிங் டிக்னிட்டி ஆஃப் லேபர் இஸ் ரொம்ப குறைச்சலாக ஆகின்னு இருக்கு. That's why we are becoming more stylish and more sophisticated, more, touch me not. Touch me not. We are becoming so sensitive, delicate. We are not able to withstand to any tough situation. But mind become, of course, mind is already weak. Body is also weak. We are not able to sit it down. We are not able to concentrate sometime. We are not able to listen. When children are talking, husband is talking, see, I am already tired, and we are going to say that. This is what we are not doing proper, not taking care of the system properly. That's why Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is very, very important. The Samana Prana. Then comes Udana Prana, fifth one, the reversing system. Ella reversal. If you want to put food inside, and if that food is not all right, immediately expulsory system, it push out, vomiting, hiccups, all these are, this prana is very, very active at the time of death. Other timings also it is, sometimes it is active when we are getting vomiting. Some food poison, another food mixing inside, it is not good. Immediately it sends out. So vomiting is also a cleansing process. So Udana Prana activates a reversal system functioning during emergency. During emergency. So all these are called 5 pranas. So prana, apana, Vyana, Samana, Udana. Respiratory system, excretory system, circulatory system, digestive system. 4th one digestive, and 5th one is expulsory system. Then comes that Karana Shariram. Karana Shariram Kim Anirvachyam Anadya Vidyarupam Shariradvayasya Karanamatram Satsvarupajnanam Nirvikalpakarupam Yadasti Tat Karana Shariram. Karanam means causal, cause and artham. Seed is the cause of the tree. In that seed, there is a tree, branches, leaves, everything is there in potential form. Causal means in which that Sthula Shariram and Sukshma Shariram are in potential form. Causal body means Karana Shariram. Karana Shariram means the body in which that gross body and subtle body are in potential form or invisible form. Therefore, your gross body and subtle body are not newly created. They are all in causal body. In which form? Potential form. Potential means what? Intangible form and invisible form, they are there. That means what? No matter is newly created. No matter is newly created. The seed alone manifests as the tree. Again, that seed manifests as the tree, visible tree, and the same visible tree become what? Invisible form, like a seed. The whole tree goes into unmanifest form in the form of seed. Bija Rupam. Bija Rupam. That means our Karana Shariram is called Bija Shariram. Bija Shariram. Bija Rupam Karana Shariram. Avyaktam Anartham. If Shariram is Vyaktam or Avyaktam, manifest is called Vyaktam, unmanifest is Avyaktam. Now it is in manifestation form. When it dies, where it goes? It goes into unmanifest form, Avyakta Rupam. That is called Anirvachyam. You cannot define, decipher. Anirvachyam means Nirvachanam panna mudiyadade, undefinable. Can you define the tree when it is in seed form? In seed form, you cannot define even what type of seed also you do not know. This is seed, and the beans, varieties of beans are there. Which variety of beans you know? You cannot say. Anirvachyam, you cannot explain. Similarly, our Karana Shariram also you cannot explain. Everything is in code form. Everything is in code form. That's why they call it as genes. Genes in the genes. And the generic, everything is in genes. Some diseases, they are not able to find out because of genes they come. அப்பா அம்மாக்கு இருக்க ஜீன்ஸ்னா அப்பா அம்மாக்கு இருக்குன்னு எனக்கு என்ன வரணும் என்ன அதுதான் ஜீன்ஸ் என்ன the genes are nothing but in potential form only. Therefore they are anirvachyam. What is Karana Shariram? You cannot define. Anadi, from what time it is there? It is beginningless time. It is there from beginningless time. Anadi. What is the nature? Avidya Rupam. Its nature is ignorance. Avidya Rupam. Not only that, Sharira Dvayasya Karana Matram. It is the cause of other two bodies. Sharira Dvayam. What are those two bodies? Sthulam and Sukshma. Karanam. And the Sthula Sukshma Shariratthukku Karanama irukkiradinal idu Karana Shariram. காரண சரீரம் சொல்கிறேன் என்ன சுவாமினி அண்ணா ஒன்றுமே இல்லை அந்த ரெண்டு சரீரத்துக்கு எது காரணமாக இருக்கின்றதோ அது காரண சரீரம் அவ்வளோதான் பீஜஸ்வரூபம் అనేది காரண சரீரம் காரண மாத்திரம் சத் ஸ்வரூப அஜ்ஞானம் that I will explain you in the next class. பூர்ணமதః பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.